No, playing with his brain would be more cruel than removing an elderly man's last tooth. I don't think he's interested in it.
You want me to explain again?
Like an ATM machine? Well, the size matches, and weirder things I have seen. Did I just see that? Or am I imagining things? Yep, the cube vanished. The ball is there, but where are the bowling pins? Just recklessly brandish the amoeba and see what God's plan for me is. All right. No, impossible. Either it's stuck to the ground or it weighs several metric tons. With the glove on, my fingers wouldn't fit in the holes. Hey. What happened? How could that be? The glass cube came back again. This island is outrageous. No plane. Monsieur O'Connor.
Gotta go, man. Duty is calling. Call me later on Channel 5. At your orders, Professor. Sir!
You haven't shown anyone the envelope you gave me, right?
Sir, no, sir. The girl said to give it to you and you alone, and that's what I did.
What do you say?
Well, it makes the rest of me more attractive, wouldn't you say?
With who will you...
With Private Cat, he's an utter fool. It ain't easy.
What do you...
The same thing I know about almost every...
Have you ever heard of CIA 2?
No, sir. I had no idea they'd open branch offices. But I think it would be a grand workplace for a nice soldier/lumberjack who you and me both know.
If you don't know anything, I probably shouldn't ask.
My teacher used to say that too, sir. Dang, I messed up already.
Tout bien, Monsieur O'Connor. I'll leave you alone.
Yes, Professor, sir. You know, I'd like to ask you something, if it isn't too much. How's the audition going, sir?
Of what are you speaking about?
Dang it, sir! The audition you're doing on me right now! If I pass, I swear I'll be a brave, hard-working soldier, just like I put on the application form for the intelligence service.
And me? What do I have to do with all this?
There's no need to pretend, sir. At first, I was a smidge confused. But then I realized you're not Pignon. You're the policeman disguised as a civilian who interrogated me at the beach. And when I saw your intelligence colleague with that envelope, I said, Zachariah, that officer has come here to scout out your talent. So don't mess up the audition. You talking to me about the CIA was the humdinger, sir.
So, how is it that you, of all people, recognized me?
I can't figure it out either, sir. Do I get extra credit for that?
Man, this is unbelievable. I need to rest. See you around, O'Connor.
At your orders, sir.
He's a total wild card. I don't quite get that story he's cooked up in his head about the audition, but he could obviously blow my cover at any moment. Colonel Kordsmeyer, that agent disguised as Pignon said blah, blah, blah. I better do something about this, or it could be my neck.
You sure are a pain in the behind.
Yeah, this contraption will erase O'Connor's memory, and I can make him believe I am the actual Pignon. Better put on the sunglasses to make sure the blast doesn't neuralize me, too. Soldier O'Connor, stare at this object, please.
Gotta go, man. Duty is calling. Call me later on Channel 5. Sir, yes, sir.
Listen carefully. This is not a test, and I am not an MP. My name is Professor Pierre Pignon, and any memory you have to the contrary will now vanish forever. Oh, and from now on, you'll read no more weapons manuals, just Barbara Cartland romance novels.
Whoa, sir, careful. Marble's falling at 6:30, sir.
Now, that was unexpected. Anyway, is it clear who I am or not?
Sir, yes, sir. But I'm not sure if I passed the test.
Oh man, it didn't work.
Dang it, sir. I thought I was up to muster.
Now what do I do with you, O'Connor? I'm all out of ideas.
Do what you will, sir. I shall accept my punishment with honor and valor, sir.
Wait a minute. Soldier, I'll give you one more chance to pass. Your task is to keep your mouth closed tight and not to tell my true occupation to anyone, not even Kordsmeyer himself.
Sir, thank you, sir. On my honor as a Marine, I will not let you down.
Just my luck. For once I get to use a neuralizer and it turns out to be a worthless model. I guess these marbles are what make the neuralizer work. I never would have... Damn, that lame... Let's see if the same thing happens again. Hey, I knew that once I figured out that trick, life would be simpler. Doesn't seem too logical, but 3 holes? 3 marbles? What the heck? What? Holy mackerel! Amazing! It's just floating there in midair! Within the range of outrageousness here, this seems like the most logical thing to do. Plus, I'd say the lines on the glove match up nicely with the grooves on the ball. What the heck? It's as if 2 things had formed. I don't know how to describe them. This sounds crazy, but they look like twin black holes. Let's see. Man. If I stick my arm through one hole, it shows up 3 feet away in the other. Either I've been drugged or this is candid camera. Anything's possible. Whatever this is, it almost scared the catalyzing glove right off my hand. And it looks so fragile, it probably would have shattered to pieces. I somehow feel as if the energy from the ball were reaching my brain, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Pass. Move on to the next player. Though on second thought, the notes may give me hints on improving the performance of that floating space warp ball over there. Each of these docks is longer than the Baroque trilogy. I guess I'll have to tap into my speed reading skills. That took a while, but I've got it. I just whipped up a little schematic chart here. And if I've grasped the concept, I've been going down the right path up to now. The marbles, the glove, the appearance of the black holes, vortices, according to Simon. But what I have yet to do is even more unbelievable. When the points appear, I have to concentrate on a specific location in space so that point B will travel to it. Then you're supposed to enter point A, and you appear wherever you sent point B. Sounds like your average beat-me-up gizmo, as seen on millions of sci-fi shows. I'd have to be berserk to try it, but the way my day's going, I feel like I fit the description. According to Simon's notes, I should concentrate on some point in space to make point B travel there. Now, what place should I think about? I'm not sure whether it exists, but it won't hurt to try. Huh, it doesn't work. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to check whether the motorboat is still there and make sure Joshua isn't up to any shenanigans. Well, at least not up to anything that's highly damaging. Neato! I can feel something. I think it's working. Hey, point B disappeared. Well, I'll cross my fingers and hope I don't get beamed into a sewer.
Come on! Hurry up and finish! Isn't it my turn yet? Ooh, that must hurt. Hello? What's happening?
Joshua!
Why, someone is attempting to communicate with me via telepathic waves. I can sense you wherever you are, oh unknown being.
I'm over here. Look back for a second.
No, I'd lose my concentration, and then the telepathic connection would go on the fritz. From what planet, nebula, or cosmic dust bunny do you speak to me, oh being?
Oh no, here we go again. It's me, Brian.
Brian? Since when are you into telepathizing?
Actually, I don't know. And if you look back,
I thought I noticed something in you. You're not bad for a novice, but your signal is weak. There's a lot of static, as if someone were wringing your neck.
whatever you say, but please do me a favor and don't move, because I'll be back for you at any moment, and we'll zoom out of here on the motorboat. Oh, and one more thing. If we're communicating by telepathy, why aren't you talking out loud?
So you realize that? It's a level 15 telepathic technique, really. But don't worry, forget about it. I teach you, but I don't think you'd even understand level 2.
Do you know what an amoeba is?
Hey, that's what the Trantorians used to pull me out of the ship on the slide. Alpha told me that's the name the Earthling contactors used to call the Trantorian jalopy that drives around space. The initials come from anticellular matter e-nuclear bilocator apparatus. Though I don't really get the apparatus part. It's more like being beamed up, but cool and without getting mosquitoes in your teeth. The bad thing is you can only go to places where there's Trantonite, an ultra-powerful material found only in energy stones and Trantorian belts. The trick lies in putting all your body cells in a single file line so that they can jettison through space really fast. And then they get put back in order, right where they were. Boggles the mind, huh? Anyway, its inventor, a shifty but intelligent little alien, based his ideas on enucleation theory and the anticellular Pitokius, the monogloth of which, on the shimmy scale, is...
Amazing, but true. If I'm not wigging, I think I've got the ideal escape plan for when I find Gina. God, I couldn't take one more second of Joshua's nonsense. but I doubt he'll take my sudden departure the wrong way. He'll just think the telepathic network blew a fuse. I hope what occurred before wasn't just my imagination. Yes, it wasn't, huh? Seeing is believing. Now, how would I know where that is? It worked before. I hope I can do it again. Joshua, what's going on here?
Brian, I can't telepathize at this exact moment. I'm operating on a boy.
Boy? Little demon is a lemur.
A lemur? I knew such a smart guy could never be human. Well, it turns out the paddle slipped out of the other guy's hands, flew off, and got stuck in this poor thing's teeth. It was a tragic scene. But luckily, I was on hand. This kid brought me a couple of packages filled with molar repair gadgets. So here I am trying to remove the paddle.
Oh, you're familiar with dentistry?
Not a thing. But we geniuses take advantage of our inquiring minds. Listen, you go out in the neighborhood and play, and let us pros get down to work.
He needs to be banned from entering any wildlife preserves. They're surely used to lift up the platform. I'm not gonna get far. The machinery isn't turned on. They're surely used to lift up the platform. Let's hope Joshua's completed that advanced paddle removal on Little Demon.
And it may sound gross, but it saved my life when the toilet was busy, cause I'd place my derriere through the amoeba and into the next toilet over. Unless...
Joshua.
Jeez, don't rush me! I'm finishing already! So anyway, Alpha says that...
Wait, just answer one question.
Okay! What a pain in the neck!
Have you heard of the CIA too?
Yeah, I think I've heard something about them. They're a gang of Earthlings who aren't as dumbstruck as most, who keep in touch with Trantor. Did you know the average retarded Trantorian's IQ is 176.8 times love in the first degree? It's actually quite obvious, since you could fit the unplugged version of the Encyclopedia Britannica in one of their big fat heads. Well, as the old scientists with the perpetually bad hair, they used to say,
he needs to be banned from entering any wildlife preserves.
Your head swells like a balloon. But according to another Trantorian's hypothesis, the corks move onto the plane and shoot out the...
Joshua,
Jeez, don't rush me. I'm finishing already. So anyway, Alpha says that...
wait, just answer one question.
Okay. What a pain in the neck.
How did Little Demon's operation go?
Joshua never messes up, Brian. The paddle removal was a major success. Actually, I hardly even used the molar repair instruments. But I implemented the 5-stage batch-up technique and pulled in his silver cord before it snapped.
The poor devil screamed bloody murder. Did you anesthetize him?
Not at first, but the guy was shuddering all over the operating table. So we made them drink 2 bottles of rum. Boy, did the little primate swig that down fast. I get the feeling he's been around the block. His rum goggles got so thick he passed out till the end of the surgery.
It takes all kinds. Are you sure he's okay now?
Do you doubt my work? That guy's right in the hut, playing with that bread to see who can pull harder on a rope. With their mouths, of course.
Did you lend me the dental instruments you used on Little Demon?
I would, but you know how weak my telepathy is when I try to work with material objects.
I could never do it, but you're a genius. I bet if you concentrate hard enough and throw the instrument straight up, you'll break the time-space continuum barrier and I'll catch him.
I see you're getting to know me. Well, I'll try to make you happy. Which do you want? The probes or the removers?
Probes?
Okay, catch. Here they come.
Shoot the glove! Chapman even warned me. I find an amazing way out of this camp and my invention gets messed up before I can even use it. At least I got my hands on these dental torture tools, which I plan to take full advantage of. Without a glove, there's no way to open the amoeba. So I'm basically shafted. Well, the truth is the points are still there, and they won't disappear till I leave this room. I could escape this minute, but I can't leave without Gina. Forget it. Maybe I can find some other way out. Why not? Since I have no key, I can see how my lock-picking skills are coming along. Bingo! It looks like it's not going up any further. Doesn't seem too hard considering the increase in my skill set throughout this adventure. Seems like the archaeologist's budget ran out for lighting in here. Or maybe they just installed the motorized platform right before the soldiers got here, and they didn't even have time to take a trip up here. Hey look, it's Humpty Dumpty, the talking egg from Alice in Wonderland. Oh no, it's just another boring old skeleton crushed by a rock. The way he looks with all that dust, he must have gotten here 50 years ago. A hat? A whip? Well, one thing's obvious. The poor stiff was not a very good archaeologist. I don't think I'll ever wear it, but why not? Ah! Holy tarantula as big as a cow! Lucky it didn't move. Yeah, getting stung by that tarantula underneath sounds like a real knee slapper. So much so that I won't do it. The strap is caught under that big ball. I don't know if I could get it out of there. But it's such an antique, it's probably useless anyway. What I will do is search inside to find something special. A bottle full of dust. Let's read the pretty label. Stenchazole, 'cause everybody hates snakes. Sounds like a home consumer club special. Let's read on. Genuine miraculous stenchazole with a formula based on the age-old recipe created by legendary Dr. Jimmy Snake Slayer Canyon. The enhanced formula contains 13% more anhydrous sulfur and sulfuric acid, potent noxious odor stabilizers. Therefore, the pestilence from just one bottle of genuine stenchazole keeps your home free of reptile invaders for weeks on end. Purchase now to obtain the vermin repellent recommended by the Royal Agglomeration of Adventure Seekers and the Kensingtonshire Homemakers Union. Not available in shops. Warning: once open, do not breathe at a distance of under 100 feet. Extremely malodorous vapors may cause irreversible damage to some users' olfactory glands. Couldn't I look at something more pleasant? It's actually in quite good shape. Hope it's luckier to me than it was to him. Sure, let's see where it leads to. I can't wait for one of those huge rolling balls to appear and smash me up against my hat-wearing friend. I'll have to take it slow. It's pitch black in here. There seems to be a little light over there. Well, only an optimist would be excited about this much light, so I guess I'll pretend I am one.
Tarantula!
I hear voices.
Did you come for John Doe's clothing?
No, I'll send someone later to take it to the lab. Right now, the scientists are too busy with the trantonites he brought us. Have those dumb items he ordered been delivered?
A while ago. As soon as they were taken to him, he put on the soccer uniform, drank 2 cans of onion soup, and lay down to watch a TV movie. It was quite a disgusting scene. What about Pignon?
I didn't want him to see me. He thinks I'm watching him like a hawk through the surveillance camera. It's better this way. I need results, and I don't want him losing focus for a second.
Something doesn't add up, Nathan. If what you want is NG0, why didn't you make Doe bring it, instead of those rocks?
Trantonites, doll. I wanted our contact to be someone else. But Doe is really just the chef, and it would have created suspicion if he droned around the NG0. That's why I thought of the Trantonites. Simon said they weren't controlled by any security systems. Some poppycock about how Trantor, its inhabitants, and Trantonite are all the same being. Their existence, therefore, depends on those rock things, which none of them would even think of damaging.
Except for Doe, right?
These 40 years in the service have taught me the world's full of embittered sourpusses, and it ain't hard to turn them into traitors. Finding Doe was just a matter of time, just like now. Ha! As soon as Pignon activates the amoeba, we'll go in through the NG0. Without their Trantonite, they'll be so weak we can mow them down. And then...
Then what? You'll do as with Doe? You'd betray your own people and act behind the president's back?
Negative. I'll protect him from himself. I'll clean things up and get rid of the sissies who are using him. Wimpy hamburger-devouring civilians who don't have the balls to grab a machete and cut the bull's head off. What the heck? This country was founded by generals, by soldiers.
Calm down, little soldier. I'm with you. As long as you keep paying me what we agreed, that is.
Tarantula, I got some news. spy is around here, in the camp. The signal ain't clear, but we're trying to zero in on him.
Damn that two-bit civilian.
Mobilize everyone. Let no one sleep until we catch him.
Ha! He's walked into the wolf's den. No doubt about it. He's in cahoots with that parachute girl.
Gina!
So don't repeat the same mistake as this morning.
She jumped out over the lake. She had to be eliminated.
She should have been captured and interrogated.
Well, you can just forget about her. The underwater camera recorded footage of the girl sinking to the lake bottom. She's not talking to anyone anymore.
No, it can't be. Gina can't be dead. No way. My experience tells me she isn't so easy to get rid of. She got shot by some mafia thugs and managed to escape, and I myself ran over her with my car on accident. And once again she escaped the grips of death. She even fell into a really deep well, and she hardly scraped her leg. And now, well, maybe I'm wishing on a star here, but Joshua says that the alien spacecraft is at the bottom of the lake. And considering the way things stand, maybe what he said is true. It seems nuts, but I think my only way out is to help him find Professor Simon. Gina doesn't deserve for me to give up. I'll have to act carefully, however. If I heard things right, they think I'm a spy and they're hot on my trail.
And don't mess up again, doll.
Don't be afraid of him, my little pretties. The day I grow tired of him, you'll see. Oh, you're all so lovely. Angelina, Augustina, Andrina, Agrippina, Alexandrina, Alphonsina, and Adelina. You, where is Adelina?
I don't know anyone named Adelina.
Amateurs. I stop for 1 second to speak with the colonel and you lose a 20-inch long tarantula. Oh, poor Adelina.
It was 13's fault.
Hey, I didn't do nothing wrong. 18 did it.
Liar. It was 17.
It was...
You, for instance.
Ugh! She almost sucked him dry. She hardly even scratched the dude.
I could see it coming. I told you those finely manicured nails contain a paralyzing venom underneath.
1, do you copy? Forget about that food for my pretties. I just came across 180 pounds of feed, but it's too fresh for their weak stomachs. You know what to do.
Hey, I thought spiders ate insects.
Normally they do, but these have been raised on decomposed flesh. The worse it smells, the better.
Silence, or you will be accompanying 17.
That's the girl I almost ran into the first time I came into the camp. Who'd have guessed she's a grade A psychopath? I better hurry up and escape through the amoeba, or I may not live to tell this whole story. This must be the Tiki Temple everyone keeps mentioning, though. What I don't get is what the heck that huge metal arena is for. With that circular structure and the size, it almost looks like a coliseum.
Excellent.
And it's surrounded by men in black like the ones from before. So something important must be hidden inside. Probably that John Doe. I wonder who that guy is. This is all so weird.
Excellent.
It's filled with Tarantula's cute little pets. It looks like it has clothes in it. A uniform, perhaps? Not very discreet, by the way. This may just be a coincidence, but the palms of those gloves remind me of the palms of those catalyzing gloves I wrecked.
How is my little pretty's dinner coming
This
along,
uniform is a
Ron?
bit odd, but I guess it does have more flair than your
Excellent.
usual soldier's gear. MJD 1941. No idea what that
Calm
means.
down. You're being prepared a cephalothorax.
No, they might
looking
catch
good
me.
Delicacy.
No, I can already see just fine. He's dressed in black, like the ones that wouldn't let me into the temple.
How is my little pretty's dinner coming along, one?